Young and restless may be about to get something it's desperately needed for ages. Welcome to USA 24, my dream channel. We would have told you that you were crazy if you had told us that we would be writing this article a year ago. But now, we must concede that you could be onto something at this point. Alina may end up being the next super vixen on Young and Restless, or she ought to be. The good of being bad. Consider this. There isn't presently a true B-word character on the show. Diane is sarcastic but tries to be decent. Ashley is constantly enraged but believes she is justified in her outrage. Victoria is shrewd and cold, but not very magical. Phyllis has gone so far off the deep end that Sheila Carter territory is just one crazy idea away from her. Also Aladra. She might be the show's resident bad girl, according to our suspicions. When her huge grand plan is, "Look, Nate, I'll listen to the water cooler chatter for you, and you advance me up the corporate ladder," we just have a hard time taking her seriously in that job. Cool. Why Nate agreed to that foolishness says a lot about his intelligence or lack thereof. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Revenge is a. Alina is the only one left. By hooking up with Nate, she ended her romance with Devon, and he treated her the same way she had treated her first lover from Genoa City. And yes, she is a good girl who carries a card. She even made a speech on May 23 announcing that, oh no, she was abandoning her podcast in order to return to practicing medicine full-time. But wouldn't a person, after experiencing what she has, consider ending lives rather than preserving them? Wouldn't she have asked herself at some time, what's the point of being good? After seeing practically everyone in Genoa City, she knows casually backstabbing and stomping on one another to reach their goals. A new power pair? Alina might jostle for status at the hospital and become the chief of staff, who ultimately decides who lives or dies, if she simply gave in to the darker impulses that seem to pervade the entire town she calls home. She has the ability to throw away her moral compass while pursuing Devon in a way that would make even a Manny blush. I messed up. She may sigh to her ex. I understand how that feels for you. Why don't we unmake it and rescue you from Abby's house playing Dollsdale? Devon's bad guy side might even come out if Alina went full-on vampire. And it's there we know. For shouting out loud, this guy slept with his stepmother while his father was blind. Imagine if they got back together and became Genoa City's naughtiest couple. How probable is it to occur? Most likely not. However, would it be a ton of fun if it did? Oh yes.